Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Southern Comfort here. We're out at the chicken coop and we're going to be putting up some new electrical wire here to prepare also to put the new poultry netting up so the chickens can get out and eat some green grass and have a little bit of freedom. We've had a lot of rain here, so it's not good for them to stay into this wet mess right here. Even though it's got straw and leaves in there and they're off the ground, still, if you don't get them off of a wet mess, what's going to take place is going to draw flies. So that's what we're going to be doing now. So I'm going to go through around here, cut all this wire down, and take these posts right here, replace these posts with new posts. So we took down the other old chicken wire that was on the outside of this fence right here. It was definitely time to take it down. It doesn't last forever. And we're going to repurpose this wire. On the bottom, it has some rust spots. So I'm going to flip it over and take some wire and put it to this fence right here. That'll repurpose it. That'll get it out of the way. That's what I plan on doing anyhow. So we're going to go ahead and try to do this right. Flap your wings. If you're happy and you know it, flap your wings. Hi. Hi. What am I doing? Huh? You watching? Are you watching? So one of them dropped it like it's hot. Isn't that cute? That's a little egg. I notice it's round. It won't develop anything if you just try to hatch it out. I don't believe. I don't think the yolk inside is fully developed. I could be wrong. Let me know what you think. You think it would incubate out? I don't think so, but it sure is cute. So Bessie's came off those eggs. She might just be stretching her legs, but what I'm going to do is check those eggs while she's out. Or either she might have said, you know what, it's not going to happen. So I checked her eggs. This one is not feeling right. Looks like it's sloshing a little bit. We're going to take it out. I didn't date it. Should have dated it. I put H for hen on there. I believe it would be a hen. But yeah, we're going to take that one out. The rest of the eggs, she still got time on too. So maybe she'll go back in there. Sometimes she will like to come out. Sometimes hens will like to come out and just, you see what she's doing, stretching her legs. So what I'm fixing to say. See? She's stretching those legs. Keeping that circulation into her legs, just like we do. Because if we don't move our legs, we lose the mobility. We got thunder in the distance. It keeps getting closer and closer. So we have this fence wire up. So it just thundered real loud close to me. I'm out of here. I'll have to wait maybe this storm to pass, but we're going to put those up and try to figure out our distance. So I think that storm kind of veered. Putting these posts approximately about 2 feet apart or so. This section around, I won't be doing it for right now because when I take that wire down, I'm going to try to paint that wood. So it's starting to rain. I decided to beat them a little bit further into the ground, which created some of the posts to start twisting a little bit. I believe it's because of roots, but we're going to have to head in and try it when it stops raining. I put a different charger up there. So we got it up. I might regret having it so close to the fence. We'll see. I've never used this type of wire before, so I don't know much about it except it comes from Tractor Supply. So if it kind of starts sagging, then I'll have to come out here, and hopefully it won't. I have to figure something out. I wanted it close because I'm mowing, and I just really like it close. I've always had my fences close, but then once I got it up, I realized that I've never done this wire before, so I really don't know much about it. And it's just not as be able to say, you know, manipulate as the other wire. So we won't have time, we won't be able to get this. I did notice some of the wire is starting to deteriorate. They don't make it like they used to, but you see how I've kind of got it every which direction. So if an animal comes in there, a predator, then somehow it's going to get hit. I changed out, that's my small charger there, and I couldn't get anything. I'm not sure if I was doing something wrong, but then I grabbed my old one, and it's 25 miles, so we should be able to get a good hit. So I've got to hook up the other fence and see what's going to happen. So I hooked up the other fence. And we're getting the same voltage. So I'm so thankful that I've got this up. It's been an all-day project, believe it or not, between the rain. And we got this up. We'll just have to see how it goes. It looks a lot better. I put the wire in there, put the poles up, the outer wiring, had to make some adjustments, and so I'm super happy about that. I didn't get the poultry netting like I planned. Thought I'd see more clouds coming in. I didn't get the poultry netting like I planned, so I got to mow, and I got a bigger netting, but I wanted first to get this up right here and make sure that electric fence is working. Now I did pull out my solar charger just in case I couldn't get this going like I wanted to, and so I pulled it out. I think I'm gonna go ahead and get that charged up in case I want to move into another area. So we're unboxing the poultry netting. The rain is starting up again. Chickens are ready to get out. It looks so much better over there. I'm glad when I can work on it, get some painting done, get some things done over there, but it is a working process. But right now the process is going to be getting this poultry netting up. So this one is a lot bigger, a lot longer, a lot heavier. More of a challenge to deal with. Try and get this out. Okay. Whew. Well, So this was a lot taller. I did order some spikes, some corner places. You have to excuse my hair. It's raining, humidity. I'm out here working onto the wiring, electric fence. Well, these are nice. So if I need, if I have any sagging or to brace the corners, this is what it's going to be used for. And with this netting right here, I haven't opened it up yet, but it's supposed to have these on it so I can just easily mash it down. The other one was a little bit more difficult, and I did learn how to operate it. Learn how to get it better down into the ground. So I got 4 of these. Oh, my hair is a mess, isn't it? It's a mess. That's okay. You can't work unless you get a mess. So this is a poultry netting, 164 feet, and then I got 4 posts. So let me see if I can get this out. Maybe the rain will stop. I think it's going to go on for about an hour. So I want to say this is a Premier poultry netting. The last netting I had was Premier, and I loved it. I had that for, wow, 6 or 7 years. So no complaints. I mean, it's really nice. It gives the chickens boundaries. It does protect them. So that's why I ordered another one. Well, it matches my chickens. It's starting to rain harder now. I was going to run out there. I'm not going to melt. So the first thing I noticed is that these are very durable. So I've never had none of these before. But if you're trying to put it into a square, or it has a tendency to make certain places sag, this is going to be really nice. So it comes, this is right here, will go to those corner posts to pull the fencing back. Also notice that, now last time they did give some extra wiring because you need to mend it. But I did notice they got like little metal clips here so you can join it together. They didn't have that last time in my last netting. I think last time I only gave 2. Of course, this is longer. And so I got 4 there. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this, but I got to get her done. It is a lot heavier. So hopefully I won't tangle it up. Definitely 2 people will be the tops for this. Since it's a lot longer than my other one, I think it's twice the space. Since it's a lot longer, the first time I put this up is going to be trial and error because I really don't know how far it's going to go out. I think the first thing I'm going to do is kind of lay it out. And that way I can kind of get a general idea of what I'm looking at and where I want it to go. Y'all know what that means, right? This is really This is really long. So I'm going to have to go cut my electric fence off. Now I've got a general idea of how to do this. So what I'm going to do is connect it to that corner. The electric fence is over there. And then I'm going to also, I just realized that I need to connect the top. So, but I don't have to have that top connected, but I might run a wire up there later on. But my focus is just to get that corner and start working it and lay it where I want it. So this is usually how I move my netting. So I'll just get it in places so I can balance it and maintain it. So what I'm going to do is bring this post right here over here so that this, and they have this a little bit differently, seems like a little bit differently than the other one, because they had one at the bottom. They had the ground, and then they had one of these that will go at the bottom. But now they got this at the top. So nothing at the bottom except the ground. So that means I can't hook it up like I did my other one. I'm going to have to run a wire from there and then run it to that over there.